everybody, welcome back to another video, the T on NPD and relationships. Hello everyone, to all of my new subscribers and new family members. Hello, hi, welcome. And to my tribe and family at large, listen y'all, welcome back. Y'all know I love to always mention our live streams that we do each week. And usually these live streams, they were on Thursdays. We're now doing Friday evenings, y'all. So I would love for you all to turn your notification bells on, make sure that they're on, and so on Facebook and YouTube, so you know exactly when we're going to go live, so you can meet us in the place. Okay, it's usually 6:30, but keep your notification bells on. Sometimes it's a little earlier, sometimes it may be a tad bit later, just depends on when I get off the road. All right, so y'all, I'd love to see you in the live stream. This is where we get to the meat of the matter, y'all, the meat of the matter. And also too, y'all, I wanted to, of course, remind you, please fam, hit that like button for me. Okay, the goal of the day is 2.1k plus on the likes. If you rocks with your girl, y'all, hit that like button, hit that like button, hit that. Y'all know I love to sing that song, hit that like button. All right. One time, two times, every time for your girl. I need y'all to hit that like button, okay? All right, y'all. Listen, get your copy of Seduced by Satan pinned in the description below. The link is pinned in the description below. When I tell you pearl clenching, gut wrenching, okay, based on a true story, baby, let me tell you something. This book is something else. If you ready to see what a cerebral / somatic narcissist does with money and women available to it, baby, I want you to pick it up. Because I promise you, when you pick that book up, you probably won't be able to put it down. All right. Okay, family. So listen, let's jump into the topic of this video. Let's talk about it. How the narcissist feels, okay, when you are you're not bothered by the discard, okay? Y'all want to know how they feel? When you are not bothered by the discard, you are unbothered by the discard. How does the narcissist feel when they see that you are unbothered about that discard? Oh, y'all, this one right here is something else. You know, and I was talking to one of my, I think it was on either email or I think it was on it was in the DM. And they were just like, you know, I've just had enough of the narcissists. I don't care. This is like the third or fourth time that they've discarded me, and I'm never going back. You know, that type of situation. And I was just like, oh, well, y'all, you actually gonna get a different reaction from that bird this time, okay? Because I'm gonna tell you, the narcissist uses the discard as a manipulation tool. Okay, this is a lot of times what they love to do, because they know that the discard is something that is it's gonna typically hurt the supply. Okay, it's going to make you sit up and take notice, or it's going to perhaps cause a knee-jerk reaction, so to speak. You understand what I'm saying? So when you're dealing with the narcissist and you've gotten to that point where you just like, you know what, this is my 20th discard, I'm just really over it, I'm unbothered. Listen, yeah, it's bad when you get there. Yep. So when you get there and the narcissist sees that you're not bothered by it, they're bothered. They are. They're very bothered. The narcissist is going to wait for you. They're going to watch your social media. They are going to try to keep tabs and monitor you through texting, through phone calls, through different things like that. Now, something that they will also do is they'll do stupid stuff like go out and hit your number by mistake and say, oh, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. It was a butt dial or something like that. They will also do those types of things too. Now, because they are manipulators, they always want to keep tabs on the people that they abuse, right? They want to always make sure that they know where you are at all times, even if they're not with you, because they're obsessive like that, you know, and they're addicted to people. So Narcissists, just in case you didn't know, most of them are unable to do the permanent discard. So they look for you to be bothered. And this is a lot of times why they give you no closure. Now, here's the kicker to this. If you're unbothered by the discard, okay, if you're unbothered by the discard and they didn't give you closure, ooh, listen, that one right there tears them up. It really does. And for a couple of reasons. Because number one, they played the no closure game because they wanted you to run and chase them to see what was wrong. Why don't you, why are we not talking about this? Why are we not trying to resolve this issue? Why are we just kind of like, oh, well, I don't know what happened. Can we sit down and talk about it? And you're not asking the narcissist that? Y'all got these birds in a tailspin. Seriously. Because the discard is one thing, okay? And even if they do it, and then even if you do the discard, but you're still unbothered by the discard, that's a problem. That makes them want to rethink their entire existence, especially if you are grade A supply. When you have been with that narcissist, first of all, they think you're their possession. That's first of all. So even if you're not with them, to a narcissist, you still belong to them. Does that make sense? Yes. So even if you're not with them, but a narcissist, just because you've been with them, they're going to still think that you belong to them. So for you to leave the situation and act like, they were never anything in your life, and basically that now you're gone, and it's like, oh, I don't care nothing about that. I've gone through this with this person this amount of times. I'm sick of it. I'm over. Y'all gonna find that narcissist peeping in your window. Some of y'all done found them peeping in your window. Yep. Y'all seen that narcissist pulling up somewhere where you were. They have, they're going to try to keep track of you. They're going to try to follow you. They're going to, they will stalk you, because that unbotheredness, and they have left you and then left you with no closure, and you still don't care. Woo! Let me tell you, these birds right here, that's the worst thing about a discard, because a narcissist gets really nervous during that time anyway. Even when they know that you're about to do the discard, that's a problem for them too, because they know that it's going to happen. They just want to be the ones to do it, because they know that they don't ever do the discard permanently. It's just to shelf you for a while so they can go out and do whatever it is they want to do. Right? But anytime the discard happens, they hit you with that no closure. But then you turn around and hit them with, I'm unbothered. Unbothered, period. But when you talk about unbothered by that discard, baby, you are talking about one sick puppy. It's a major narcissistic injury. It's a blow to their ego. And so what happens is when they're running around trying to find out where you are, what you're doing, and all of that, this is when they will actually put that new supply on hold to try to come back almost immediately. Okay? Almost immediately. Or they will hurry up and get past the love bomb, put that new supply in the devaluation stage so they can get back over there to find out, why are you not calling? Why aren't you chasing them? Baby, let that bird stay right on up in the tree, in that nest. I'm not calling you because I don't like you. I'm not calling you because you are disrespectful. And not only are you disrespectful, but you are highly toxic and abusive. That's why I'm not calling you, you nut job, you backwards walking giraffe, because I just found out the essence of who you really are. And it's nothing that, when you just figure it out, when you just get that wisdom and you just figure that thing out, and you just like, yeah, I am completely unbothered by this discard. And guess what? I'm never coming back, you idiot. You know what I'm saying? And this is the type of thing that they don't ever want to feel, see, or believe. Do you hear me? Ever feel, see, or believe? Because they played you. And then the game that they played ended up playing them. So if you discarded that bird, or they discarded you, and you about at the end of your rope, or you are at the end of your rope and you unbothered by the discard, baby, put your seatbelt on, because it's getting ready to be a bumpy ride. Okay? You got an unwanted fan for life. I told y'all. It's one thing to be discarded, but it's another thing to be unbothered by the discard. Okay? And they didn't give you closure. You got a nut, a lunatic, a loon that is going to be looking for you. So be careful. Watch where you go. Watch who you talk to. Watch who you tell your business to, especially with the flying monkeys, because they will give that. They are just, and the family too, because they are informants for the narcissist. All right. So family, listen, this is the truth. Okay. They don't handle that. They don't handle it well at all. The discard is one thing. They want you to be worried after the discard happens. But when you unbothered by that thing, baby, they can't take it. They can't take it. This right here sends them in a downward spiral. All right. So family, take good care of yourselves. All right. And y'all be good to yourselves. And I will see you all on the next video, fam. Love you all. And I will see you healed and whole at the top. Shalom, family. Peace.